We have discussed on different cell organelles like the mitochondria or chloroplast. Even we have discussed about cell wall, cell membrane. And now we will see the structural arrangement of the endoplasmic reticulum and its functions. So endoplasmic reticulum, another name for that is ergatoplasm. So it is a small network which extends from the nucleus, from the nuclear envelope. This membranous network, it starts and it is up to the cell membrane. It ends at the cell membrane. It is present in almost all the cells except in case of mature ovum or what we call it as egg cell, and in case of mature RBCs it is absent. Otherwise, in all cells we observe the endoplasmic reticulum or what we call it as ergatoplasm. So what I said, it is starting from the nuclear envelope and ends up to the cell membrane. That is, throughout cell it is extending. It is sometimes studded with the ribosomes, and due to presence of these ribosomes, it appears rough. Surface of this endoplasmic reticulum, when it is studded with ribosomes, it appears to be rough. That time we call it as rough endoplasmic reticulum, that is RER. While when the ribosomes are not present on the surface, when the smooth appearance is there, and we call it as smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that is SER. So the first starting, that is from the envelope of the nucleus, the endoplasmic reticulum which starts, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and it extends into smooth. Or in other words, what we can say, from nuclear envelope up to smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it is rough endoplasmic reticulum. While from the rough up to the cell membrane, it is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So this endoplasmic reticulum, which is forming the supporting network or framework which supports all the cell organelles present in the cell, as well as it is making partitions in the cytoplasm. So these two endoplasmic reticulums, they are in the form of different structural arrangements. So usually the rough endoplasmic reticulum, it is in the form of small sacs or what we call them as sacules or cisternae, which are forming a continuous network inside which fluid is present. It contains fluid inside. These are fluid filled sacs. While the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is in the form of tubules and some vesicles. What I said, rough endoplasmic reticulum is formed by cisternae and subtubules, while the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is formed by small tubules and vesicles. So both these endoplasmic reticulums, if we observe ultra microscopically, They are forming the pouch or sacs which are stacked one above the other. They extend into one other with the help of the cavities which are extending into one another, and these are held together by the cords. On the surface, we may observe studying of ribosomes. They may be studied with ribosomes forming rough endoplasmic reticulum, or ribosomes may be absent forming smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So, inside this space, fluid is filled. So, fluid bound cavities are there which are bound by the biomembranes, that is lipoproteinaceous membrane is there which covers all these. In between we are observing some pores in these membranes which are continuous with each other. These sacs or these cisternae, they are continuous with each other forming the channel system which ends up to the cell membrane. So this structure which is present, what is it in the almost all type of cells except the ova and mature RBCs. It is having very different functions. So the first function, that is the endoplasmic reticulum, is forming passage for transport of the lipids and sterols as well as some secretory proteins. It is forming passage for transport from one end of the cell up to the other end. Second, it is the rough endoplasmic reticulum is useful for the synthesis of secretory and membrane proteins. In the cell, we observe different types of proteins. From that, secretory proteins or the proteins involved in the membranes, those are synthesized by rough endoplasmic reticulum. It is obvious because they are having presence of ribosomes, so they are rough, and these ribosomes are the main bodies, or they are having key role in the protein synthesis. Third function, that is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is involved in the production of lipids as well as the sterols. Synthesis जो आहे सेल मधला लिपिड्सचा आणि स्टेरॉल्सचा, त्याच्यामध्ये स्मूथ एंडोप्लाझ्मिक रेटिक्युलमची इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट असते. One more function they are having, that is these endoplasmic reticulums, they are making partition in the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm of the cell, which is the site of almost all the cellular activities, all the physiological functions or biochemical reactions, they are going on different cell organelles in the cytoplasm. So these all biochemical activities, what we call them as metabolic processes, they are kept separated by forming partitions with the help of these endoplasmic reticulums, as well as they are forming framework which supports all the cellular entities, whatever is present in the cytoplasm, that is all supported by this framework formed by the endoplasmic reticulum.